One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
That sure will come
Force field's down.
in handy.
I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Oh.
Unfortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there, or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah! Bingo!
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
I want to make sure that there's nothing I can do about this drone. I think I did something wrong. Maybe I was supposed to deactivate it somehow? Oh, I see.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records. First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information. It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. That wasn't much of it, really.
Nice and easy. No.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy. robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get... I've driven into a side location. They were very active here too.
I think I went the wrong way.
Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
And it seems we won't be able to go inside, so... Okay, we should go that way. Wait, not that way. Where am I? Oh, I went the wrong way. Yep. What?
Better try elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Human in danger. Protection. Help needed.
The robots have a voice module. Interesting.
Just because they speak doesn't mean you can have a conversation with them, Doctor.
So it won't recognize my intentions.
Well, I rather doubt it. What is the robot saying?
Attention, human in danger. We should check it, sir.
I don't like it, but yes, we should.
Oh.
Robot, do you understand me? He's not responding.
The robots are called arctans.
Ah. Arctan, answer me. Over.
I confirm. Over.
Sounds like a conversation to me, Astrogator. Arctan, lead to the human in danger.
Oh.
It worked. The robot moved.
Where are you leading, buddy? I wonder.
I'm at the spot.
Oh no. What?
Astrogator, we can't help this man anymore. He died a long time ago. Surprisingly long. I found his journal.
Anything of importance in there?
Let's find out.
Get up! Eggs and bacon. Today, the command woke us up and called us for an off-schedule ally. For most of the Astrogator speech, I did my best not to lose attention. I took note of the change of plans, that is, landing on some Revis or Resis. Anyway, what do I have to say? I'll be home later than sooner, and that's it. Well, but then, when the command explained something else, my stomach twisted and I started thinking only about breakfast. Eggs with bacon. Not a kingdom, but an entire star constellation for bacon and eggs. Remember, Regis III. Bloated like a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, instructed me between the lines that we were to land on a planet called Regis. Precisely, Regis III. 4 days before landing. I wanted to take the guys from the control room against the grain, and I brought up the subject of our landing on this Regis. I asked for their opinion, and that's it. I took the rap. I got caught up in the stream of grudges they have against the mechanics, as if we were responsible for every fault in the history of the Condor flights. 3 days before landing. According to the probe data, Regis is mostly wasteland, so I'm not surprised that we have so many volunteers willing to repair this screwed-up drive. First of all, any job is better than staring at a blind spot. Secondly, when you do something, you at least have the impression of impacting anything. 2 days before landing. Yeah, no surprise, I didn't get into the noble group of repairers. I don't want to cite the arguments of the command. I know my qualifications, but I'll be doing what I can on Regis III, which is counting the goddamn grains of sand. 1, 2, a million, blah blah. 2 days before landing. As soon as I return, I report readiness to change the unit. Maybe for something smaller. Never mind, it's already decided. 1 day before landing. They checked that Regis III. There couldn't be a worse place to stop. There's nothing here. Literally, you could drink yourself to death out of boredom. Our people were a little taken aback or even surprised. They are now sitting and talking. Landing day. Here we are. The command sent a signal to headquarters like, landing on Regis III completed, A-type of sub-Delta 92 desert planet. We are making landfall in the second equatorial procedure. I hope we won't be here for too long. First day on Regis III. Scientists say that the composition of the atmosphere here allows you to breathe quite easily. Quite easily, without a helmet, but just not for too long, an hour, maximum a few. So exactly how many? If I had performed estimation in my tasks this way, we would have fallen to pieces a long time ago. Third day on Regis III. This repair has been taking them long, so the scientists started drilling in the ground to examine this and that. After all, no one will forbid us, and a man is able to do a lot of sense of agency, right? Fifth day on Regis. I overheard two of our guys talking about resources today. One calmed down the other, the one who always spreads panic in the crew. I drew a conclusion for myself on this, and it's quite positive. With our water and food supplies, we certainly won't starve to death here. That means I'm pretty sure I'll be able to relieve Regis III before we've used up less than half of the pantry. Another day on Regis III. Once there was life, but not anymore. They drilled successfully. They found some remains, probably reptiles whose bones, what a twist of fate, raised many questions for our crew. And apparently, there are also strong radiation spots here. Scientists don't know why, so things got tense. And another day on Regis III. Why did life die on Regis? The physics and hypothesis guys usually don't tell us the mechanical gas much. But we also usually ask little name of the principle, not our business. Today, however, we all, as one man, are waiting for the convoy sent in the morning to return with answers. We are waiting. So far, we've got nothing. Our biologist also went into this convoy, a very factual and kind man. We call each other by name. His dog is named Pegasus, and this man approaches everything, literally everything, with such... I don't know how to say it. Sympathy? Empathy? Silence on Regis III. Shit. Bloody hell. Nothing. Silence. That is almost silence. During the night, only one stupid arcton made a noise and got us on our feet. I thought I would give him a kickback. It occurred to me, however, that it would be as stupid as flying with a whip into a downpour or some other mindless force that has taken its toll on us. 13th day on Regis III. Silence, silence, silence. Or maybe they're not telling me something. I have to change this unit when I return, and that's it. One letter, one stamp, and they can bite me. 14th day at Regis III. What am I even doing here? Why did I come to this distant planet? Right, because it's my job to follow orders, have no doubts, and make sure that the laval nozzle, for example, doesn't come loose, or we'll all die miserably. 16th day on Regis III. They called back. The command is already telling everyone, including me, very openly and directly that something is not quite right with this place and it needs to be examined. Right on the time, goddammit, right on time. They're transferring the team that went to the water to a new place. I'm starting another round tomorrow. They take a lot of heavy equipment and suddenly they realize they need a decent mechanic. 16th day on Regis III afternoon. An order is an order. They said you have to fly, but I also want to. I want to. 18th day on Regis III. The saucer fell to the ground yesterday. I'm injured, it seems quite badly. My fucking hardware's failing and I have no way to send an SOS. I'm then hot. I'm writing this to... Day on Regis, someday. Who am I writing this for, anyway? 3rd day after the accident. They're looking for me. My people are looking for me. I'm part of the crew, and the crew doesn't leave anyone behind, not a single member. It won't be easy for them because of the current state of communication, or rather with the constant lack of it. So it will be like looking for a grain of steel in oceans of screeching. But they promised they would look for me. 4th day after the accident. I can't sit around and wait for death to find me first. I have to move from here. I met a friend. I mean, he meant me. He will help me. I don't know if I'll survive in the end, but at least I'll try. 6th day after the accident. I lie down, exhausted, and talk to the robot. No, I'm resting and talking to a friend. Self-motivation, as they taught us in training. Another day on Regis III. My friend and I are making significant progress on Regis, although we are moving very slowly due to my broken bone. But for example, today we've found the best use for abandoned military machinery you can possibly imagine. An antimat turned out to be an excellent shelter from the night downpour. Huh. Another day on Regis III. Man adapts to new conditions so surprisingly quickly. Now that I look at myself, I think that's our greatest evolutionary advantage. Scientists would probably applaud me. Pain, suffering, difficulties, handicaps, wars, cataclysms, or the specter of death on our shoulders. At first, it scares us, breaks us down, and before we know it, it becomes our bread and butter. Regis III. I will die here. Not that I'm giving up or losing hope. I am realistic about the situation. I don't blame this place. Nobody invited us here. Here, Regis III. A few days ago I thought I saw signs of an irrational struggle. Explosions in the distance, which is a very clear sign that our people are here. We have entered the eye of the cyclone, now we are shooting at it with a cannon. The best at his job? I imagine if I was given another life, another chance, or a little more time, I would be fixing, but not rockets or weapons. I would fix my own and others' mistakes with my thin friend. Maybe these worlds would work a little better. Then I would be a really good mechanic. Somewhere on Regis III. Hypotheses, opinions, and questions. So much for the people I knew. The remains of conclusions, some nervous sketches lie like them, scattered on the sand. I have no strength to collect them today. Death. Once bloated as a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, now lies a few meters away from me. He got smaller, shrunk, darkened. I'm staring at the small, shriveled body, trying to see my companion, and I'm honestly trying to remember his name, but I simply can't. Left? My friend and I found more bodies today. I looked through the inventory of people I knew with great distaste. Turns out, we can get used to it after all. I don't know what day it is on Regis III. My headache and nausea didn't let me sleep today. My friend arranged the science guy's notes. Still, if anyone is ever going to find us, I would like us to be more than bones and chewed up soap. Someone survived. Among the sick and the bodies that my friend and I found, there is no biologist whom I called by his first name. I'm glad. I imagine that the dog Pegasus is also very happy when his master appears at the door of the house. We are the ones to blame, no one else. Hot meal day, the first in weeks. Eggs and bacon were waiting for me in the storm-damaged shack. Fried eggs and bacon. I can die. I don't want to, even though I'm already very tired, but I can. Contact. There's hope. We made contact. One of our crew members, a mechanic guy, is alive. He is safe and sound, ready to get us out of here. If I understand correctly, he built or found some kind of shelter. I don't know if my friend will be able to transfer me. He needs minor repairs himself. All these days made our presence known, and they gave him a rusty time. I'll take care of him as soon as we're safe. We will try.
Some personal notes. Nothing useful to us.
What's that? Can try going that way. There's something in the sand. Your saucer? No, this is the antimat that was mentioned.